What's going on, guys? Blake Morse here for The Week in Geek, and I'm here talking with my buddy Ash, who happens to be the game director on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Who would have thought here at an Assassin's Creed 4 event with an Assassin's Creed 4 backdrop that the game director would be here to talk with?
Totally. I just decided to show up. I thought something cool was happening. There's some pretty lights in the sky, and I figured I'll show up, see what happens, and then I meet my buddy over here.
So let's talk a little bit about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Obviously, when you think Assassins, you don't necessarily associate them with pirates. So this seems like a pretty bold move for the franchise overall.
Yeah, when we started this game a few years ago, we wanted to bring something new. We wanted to bring some freshness into the brand. We knew we were shipping on next gen, so we needed to build a world that was really unique and fresh and big. At the same time, the naval stuff from AC3, we were looking at the early tests, and it was really exciting. The navigating in foliage, navigating in the frontier was really cool in AC3. So we felt like it was like the kind of perfect storm where everything was pointing us towards making a pirate game. For sure, it's a really brand new theme to introduce into the AC universe, but we felt that we've hit a balance where it is this bigger than life, reference for pirate games. This was our goal, to make the reference for pirate games. But at the same time, it's within the AC universe. It's within the brand of AC. So you have the comforts of AC. Edward's is going to feel like the characters that you've played in terms of the comfort and the accessibility. But you're going through this really crazy tale of pirates and the Pirate Republic and the feud between the Assassins and the Templars, and it keeps going. So yes, it's something that's new. But we felt that we needed to bring something fresh because we were shipping on next gen, and the brand is progressing along, and we need to always bring it for freshness.
The one thing I noticed when I was doing some of the sailing missions earlier is that you've actually found ways to incorporate stealth into the sailing, which I was really, really surprised by. But it made me feel a lot more at home. Like it almost made me feel like I was just like wandering around a city almost.
Yeah, it's we always get asked, is the pirate theme and the assassin theme, they clash? And what we found was, we can justify a lot of the assassin mechanics with the pirate stuff. Pirates were outlaws. And so stealth does make sense in that, in cities, but also in the naval. And so, yes, in the naval, there is a small element of stealth. You can go by ships undetected. You do have the feedback to understand how they're trying to find you and look for you. And it was really important for us to incorporate this because we wanted you to feel at home, whether you're sailing a ship or you're running around as Edward.
Now, how big do these islands get? Because so far, everything I've seen so far, it's been a lot of the time on water. Are we actually going to be spending a lot of time on specific islands and doing missions within those parameters without having to get on the ship and go out to sea?
Yes. So the sequence you've been playing today, we actually chose it specifically because there's a lot less spoilers in it, but it also happened to be a very naval intense sequence. I would actually say that there's a lot more land missions than there are naval missions in the game, because the land is something that we've mastered. But beyond that, the playing in the world, getting lost in the world, you're using a lot of the naval. So we figured the balance in the main path should be more about land than it is naval. So yes, there's a lot of ground missions, a lot of assassinations. You have a lot of targets to take out. One of the big philosophies we use, though, is that we really let the game and the player guide that interaction and guide that gameplay. So, for example, when you keep playing, you're going to come to a mission where you have a target to take out, and we just show you where he is, and you have to figure out how to get to him, how you want to take him out. Do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to go in guns blazing? It's really your choice. So we're going back to that philosophy from AC1, AC2, where the player chooses how they want to play the game. But yes, we actually have tons of land missions. Right now, again, you've been more focused on the naval part.
Awesome. Well, the game is looking fantastic. When is this going to be launching?
So we launch on current gen, we launch on October 29th in North America. And then for PS4, we launch on November 15th, and Xbox One, of course, on the 22nd. So we are launch titles for next gen.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today. And remember, kids, if you want to learn more about pirates, go down to your local library and check out a couple books.
And play AC4.
And play AC4.